Let me share the video. Mike, share the video for me, Mike. We're about to go live, man. Here in a second. Share the video.
Yeah. Bet that. Mag. Been feeling it's possible to defeat every obstacle. No more blowing on tropical, but it's optional. Used to tussle abominable. Fell more times than the domino. Yeah, they talking is comical. I know when they see me, I do it phenomenal. Hate, I do what you trying to do. That ain't me on my dick. I'm just saying, let's be logical. Yeah. I can kick it with ghosts and still keep it genuine. Won't do the most. Snake with the team and we toast. How we making it happen and they become ghosts. I'm the pop for the roast. I can cook overnight when I'm linking with foe. They won't beat at my door, cause I'm hustling conscious to run up the scope. Seeking validation, why would I ever? I don't care who don't love me no more. My daughters and son bright, hella clever, and they heart know I got them for sure. All of my real friends, now they family, and I'm good everywhere I go. All of the questions about what I be on ain't none of your business, you ain't gotta know. How you a boss, who you put in position, bro, that ain't a loss, you got food in the kitchen. Your numbers is off, they don't know how I'm sitting. Reaching, I'm brushing it off, cause he tripping. How you a boss, who you put in position, bro, that ain't a loss, you got food in the kitchen. Your numbers is off, they don't know how I'm sitting. Reaching, I'm brushing it off, cause he tripping. Think I'm from a different realm, know how to stand on my own when they call, put on for the fam. And don't give a damn, they can tell you what they think about me, but can't knock how I stand. Go through with the plan, a lame could never get the upper hand. No, he ain't cut how I'm laying. Joking and playing, but my priorities been intact, I done leveled up, we going ham. You see how them babies smile when they with me, we laughing, never been the while they sit me. Just check the homie style, how it fit me. I'm the type of love you give up a kidney. Bubble a bit, I got sources they struggle to get. You ain't focused and huddle, forget. I'm the palm of the mid, my little bro roll up arm of the pit. Wet clothes, solid, we stick. Hit the booth and I blaze it. Got them sick as a raisin. I've been feeling the maze. Pop out, I'll be laying in. Or the fights and we toast with the team while they weighing in. On a feature then pay the man. I know everything count, but don't know why they rate a band. I got the trunk going Jackie Chan. We can't fumble the play, we don't do hot potato hand. How you a boss, who you put in position, bro? That ain't a loss, you got food in the kitchen. Your numbers is off, they don't know how I'm sitting. Reaching, I'm brushing it off, cause he tripping. How you a boss, who you put in position, bro? That ain't a loss, you got food in the kitchen. Your numbers is off, they don't know how I'm sitting. Reaching, I'm brushing it off, cause he tripping. How you a boss, who you put in position, bro? That ain't a loss, you got food in the kitchen. Never put your dreams before your responsibilities. Your numbers is off, they don't know how I'm sitting. I'd rather be the person that won rather than the person that know they can win. At all times. 1K.
What talking that shit in it?
What's good? What's good, everybody? You know what it is. Thawed Magazine in the building. You got your boy Jay Jack and your sister Crystal. What's good with you, sis? You got.
What's poppin'?
Oh man, we chilling, man. And we want to appreciate anybody that's gonna tune in right now before it's live, and that's gonna tune in later or watch it later. However you watch it, if you're just pushing the speaker and listening, we appreciate it. But come on in and rock with us. Ask some questions, comments, show some support. You know what I mean? Show some support to Suavio. Man. So we're going to introduce our guest and let him introduce himself to y'all. We got Suavio the Don in the building. Little Rock Zone, Arkansas in the building. You know what it is. Suavio, what's good, bro?
What up, man? It's Suavio, man. Lil Rock in the building. Original street player out right now. Go get it.
No doubt, man. And definitely check him out. We definitely going to get into some questions and some answers. You know what I mean? Hopefully we get all the answers out of the Suavio. I know he open book. He open to his fans. He always messing with his fans, dealing with his fans. You know what I mean? Showing him love. Even if you ain't a fan, you become a fan because he gonna make you a fan. You know what I mean? So y'all check him out. Suavio, tell him just a little bit about you. You know what I mean? Just where you come up from and what got you in the music. Just a little bit of it, right quick.
Well, I'm from a small town called Little Rock, Arkansas. It's close to Memphis, probably like an hour and a half away from Memphis. But I also lived in Houston, Texas, and Houston is where I kind of picked up music. You know, when I was growing up out here in Little Rock, there was a lot of gang banging going on. You know what I'm saying? And I kept getting in trouble. Me and my little brother kept getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Kept doing stuff. And back then, it was kind of like you could easily die because there was so much of it going on. So my mom, you know, like any other parent, she got us out of there. So she wanted to move to Houston. Once I moved to Houston, I kind of picked up the culture, you know, which is sip, serve, and freestyle. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like people wanted to be a rapper. It was just like It was a thing to do. Like if we, let's say, like what you got going, bro? Nothing. Man, I'm finna come over there and fuck with you, smoke a blunt with you, sip something with you. We're gonna end up freestyling just for fun. We're just doing it for
Yeah.
fun. Your grandma might come out the kitchen and spit a flow. It just was fun. But when I
Yeah.
did it, it became serious because people was like, this nigga really saying some shit though. So people was just like, man, you need to take it serious. And around that time, I got jammed up. I had to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Messing around in Houston, moving too fast. And it was either stay there in prison or go back to Little Rock on probation.
Mm.
For 10
Right.
years. I had to do 10 years probation because it was my first charge. So they sent me back to Little Rock on 10 years probation. So I had to stay out of trouble, man. I knew I couldn't go hustle this shit no more. So I was trying to find something to do. And I just didn't let go of the freestyling. And it went from freestyling to actually putting together some music. So I never put it down ever since.
Okay, yeah, yeah. No doubt. And you not how long it's been since you've been out? Did you just get out not too long ago? Came right out? Or
Well, when I went to Houston,
what year
like I
was that?
said, it was like I caught my case in like 99,
Okay.
2000. No, 98. 98.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
So it went number like I did probably like 6 months in the county, Harris County, and then once I got my charge, so they put me on probation, sent me back. Uh, like 2 years ago, I went to federal prison. I caught another
Yeah, that's
case.
the one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
went to federal prison. You know what I'm saying? I did like 18 months, came home from that, and the federal prison was what changed my life. Like changed my perspective on everything because when you're in the county, you're around all type of people. But when you're in federal prison, you really are around millionaires. Even though they
Mm-hmm.
made mistakes, these people are potential millionaires, and they got a lot of game. So once you living with these people, you kind of adapt to what's real and what's important in life because this is what these people talk about on a regular basis. And I had a chance to come home. These people ain't coming home. I'm short time, so it was
Yeah.
just a learning experience for me. And once I got out of prison, I never looked back. You know.
That's what's up. And when I seen when you came out, you was cutting hair already, or was
Yeah,
you barbering?
I've been a barber since 2014.
Okay.
So when I went in there, as soon as you go to the federal prison, you have to find a job. You have to work. So I
Mm-hmm.
picked being a barber. And once I got in the barber shop, people started loving my haircuts, and they were more open to discuss things with me and give me game and just give me advice about going home. So
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
soaked it all up, man, and I applied myself as soon as I hit that free will.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
That
That's
I mean, that's life. He telling y'all that he letting y'all know what's going on and how he got to where he got to,
yeah.
and a lot of setbacks. When you have setbacks, you can't let them keep you down. And like he's showing you right now, he bounced right back, with a trade for cutting hair, and he attacking the music scene hard. So you know what I mean. That's big ups to you for bouncing back like that.
Yeah, I also got a clothing line. It's called Big Drip Gang Apparel. It's been up and running for a while. It's ups. It has its ups and downs, but one thing is for sure, we are, what I'm saying, making profit. You know what I'm saying, and people are proud to wear my merch. So,
Yeah,
I just need to add a few other things to it. But for the most part, man, I'm a brand. I focus on. I mean, I know I can rap. I know I have hustle, but I'm trying to brand myself. Like
oh yeah,
Suavio done is a brand. For the sake of my children, I want to leave something with them that's gonna always be there, whether I'm here or not. So that's
yeah,
my mission right now. So I'm going hard in everything I do.
yeah, yeah.
Trying to
No
get it.
doubt, no doubt. I see we been spammed with a comment, so y'all ignore that. I ain't posting that one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
uh,
So,
Good. Good.
oh man. But like I say, appreciate everybody rocking. You get a chance to come on in and drop some comments, especially if you ain't a spammer. If you spamming music, or that's no problem. But I don't know what this comment is that they just put up here. But shout out to Suavio the Don. Shout out to Little Rock, Arkansas. Y'all pay attention. Check him out. We're gonna get into more of Suavio and the music, and he's showing y'all some behind the scenes of what made him who he is right now. Since you got something to pop up right quick.
yeah, I do. So when making your first song, how did that kind of come about, or what was the process in doing so, and what maybe big time hip hop artists kind of pushed you and motivated you in such aspects?
Well, Too Short inspired me to rap. So living in Little Rock on my block. My block is Oak Street, so we kind of gravitated toward the Cali lifestyle. We listened to all type of Cali music back then. E40, Be Legit, we listened to a lot of No Limit, but most of it was West Coast music. So my OG, his name Max. You know what I'm saying? He just had a 40th birthday, but I never forget. They used to bump out of West Coast music, and I heard them playing the ghetto. So, and it was on the box. It was a show called The Box. So, when I heard that song, he was talking about everything that I'm sitting out there looking at. It's like I'm listening to it, but I'm also seeing it, and it just amazed me, and it made me want to do it. As far as my first song, when I came back from Houston, they had this little thing they used to have at the park on Marley. No, it's on Roosevelt. They had this thing at the park where they do local talent, and they had people that would battle each other, like freestyle battle each other. Now, I never made a record before, but I've been freestyling for a minute.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I'm out here, and I'm like, you know what? They ain't never heard this flow that I'm coming with because I'm coming from Houston. So back then it was Screw was big, Screw, Big Hawk, Pokey, Big Mo. Like I'm living around them, I'm knowing them. You know what I'm saying? So they not new to this. So they knew to this in Little Rock. So I get on there and I freestyle against a girl named Exotic. She passed away a few years back. Long live Exotic, April Mills. She was one of the coldest female artists I ever seen in Little Rock. Period. She was raw, raw talent. She was a sex symbol, so she brought attention, and she was real. She was a very loving person. She loved everybody. But I had to battle her. They called it a tie, but once the people in the crowd heard me battling a group called the Wicked Boys, a guy called Chuck Sweet and a dude named BD Brian. They walked up on me and was like, "Man, you hard. Basically, you hard. We want to work with you. We want to do some music with you." So I'm like, "Shit, bet. Let's go right now." So I made my first song. It was called Big Pimpin'. It was a big ass record. It blew them away. Like when they heard this, and once I finished the song, that very next hour, I was in there working on my album.
That's what's up.
So I lived with them for a whole month. The whole summer, I lived with them every day. I'm working on my album. The whole summer, every day. And it finally came out, and to this day, people still love it. So I never put it down. I just kept working, kept doing music. Just never stopped, man. Every year I got better too.
Yeah, no doubt. That's what's up. You stayed at it, and that helped create that relentless attack. You know what I mean? Because you want it, you go get it. And most artists, you usually have to tell people to do that. You already got it in you.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, I knew I was gonna have to outwork the Knicks because, for one, the odds are against me because shit, you talking to a dude that ain't rich. I mean, I'm broke. I'm out here hustling every day to try to. But at the same time, I'm not flexing like I'm rich neither though. So people kind of respecting that. I just kept grinding, standing at the store with CDs, flyers every day, passing them out, and it just more people started listening, more people started talking, and it just got bigger and bigger every year. Every year it got bigger and bigger. So
yeah, that's dope. That's dope. And I'm seeing the comments. We got two, I think, spammers. All right, we ain't had that before, so that made me think of your Instagram. You had over 50, 60,000 on that one. I hate to bring it up. I know it ain't I know it ain't a good spot to think about, but I mean,
no, it's good, man. I mean, it ain't nothing to shy away from. It is what it is,
Yeah, tell us about that, man. All that hard work, just the work of a lot of people that found your music. All of a sudden,
man.
Somebody come in and.
I had an Instagram account. I worked my ass off on that account. I was on there diligently every day trying to get people to follow me everywhere I went. I had people to follow me. Every time I did a show, I gained like 1,000 followers. Every time I performed. Every time. I look up the next morning and follows. But I eventually earned blue check verification through Instagram. I submitted my request and they accepted it. And I had celebrities like Joe Johnson, Cash Doll, a lot of A&Rs and stuff was following me too. Uh,
Yeah.
the Big Three, the basketball league, they followed me. I had a campaign going with my single dude from Little Rock, and of course, Joe Johnson is from Little Rock, and he was in the Big Three.
Mhm.
Um, I wore his jersey in a video, and
Yeah.
he was just supporting me back because I really supported Joe. I've been knowing him for a while. I've always looked up to him as a basketball player. So
Y'all had a video together too, didn't you? You
we
signed
never
a
did a
jersey or
video
something?
together.
No, I'm talking about just the Instagram video where you signing a shirt or something like that. I think.
Yeah, I was at the radio station promoting my single dude from Little Rock, and he had somebody to bring me one of his jerseys to sign for him. So
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah, that's
shit.
dope.
Yeah, that was dope. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
dope. That was dope.
And again, another setback, but it didn't hold you down. So tell them what's going on with this new one. You're already almost at 30, right?
Yeah, I'm close to 30. I'm at like 28 and some change.
Yeah.
I'm
So it
trying
ain't
to,
stop
I'm
you.
trying to get more. I want more hometown followers, if anything. Because
Oh
all
yeah.
those followers, they from out of town. I love them though. Don't get me wrong, but
You always
like,
want love from home.
yeah, I would like for more people from where I'm from to follow me, but it's hard to get them to follow you here. You know,
Hmm.
but we
Yeah.
work. We work.
Yeah. I think that's a nationwide type crisis.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot of
Once I hit
artists.
billboards, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, yeah, that's when everybody say, "Yeah, I
Now
grew
they'll
up with
jump
him."
on then.
Yeah, it's like that's I'm me stay down the street, man. I've been rocking with him. It's like,
It's cool though, man. I'm all about earning my respect. I'm all
yeah,
about
yeah,
yeah, for real. I
yeah.
don't cut no corners with it. It is what it is.
It ain't gonna stop
Already.
your grind. Yeah,
Nah, never.
yeah, yeah. Since
Yeah.
what you got?
How do you feel like your writing style has progressed as you continue to write song after song, and how do you critique yourself as an artist?
Uh, repetition has polished me, and that's one thing that I'm thankful for. That's one thing that I'm proud about as far as my work ethic, because the repetition has made me more understandable about certain sounds, records, beats per measure, you know what I'm saying, tempos. It just made me educate myself more on making music as opposed to rapping on a beat, like
Mhm.
actually using my voice as an instrument,
Yeah,
and
Mhm.
as far as like progress, it's just like I'm just living life. The content comes from me living. That's because I'm not afraid to speak what I'm really doing and what I'm really going through. It's
Mhm.
just unique. It's just unique because I have a dope type of way of putting it out. But it's all about what I go through. All my music comes from just me living life. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to it, just me living life experiences.
Yeah.
Handcuffing. I got a record out now. Handcuffing is about handcuffing hoes. I mean,
Mhm.
we don't do that around here. You know what I'm saying? Toxic. It's a lot of people that's toxic. Man, done life. I mean, it's a lot of records, man. You just gotta listen. Blunt break. Everybody want to take a
Oh
blunt
yeah, I
break.
remember. Yeah, I've seen
You
you
know, so
performing that
like,
one. Yeah,
yeah,
Hmm.
pound
yeah,
town. It's all of it is just me.
yeah, yeah,
That's all I can put. That's the best way I can put it. Now, when I do
Huh.
those features, that's when you see me. That's when I kind of show my skills, so to speak. When I do those features.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Now bringing up toxic. Now we come from Michigan. I did kind of feel like a Michigan type of vibe with
I
that. I
know.
mean,
I know.
I
I
was
know.
bringing it. I was gonna bring
I
that up
know.
a little bit, but I felt a little Michigan in there.
I know. Yeah. Man, when I first heard when I first heard Payroll Giovanni,
Payroll.
them beats,
Okay.
those beats that they had, it's like, man, I love these beats. This the shit that I've been looking for because, mind you, we grew up on the kind of West Coast type of beats, like,
Yeah.
but that Detroit sound is more raw, and I've
Right.
been looking for it. I've been looking for that type of beat for the longest. I just didn't know where to find them. And once I started listening to Doughboys Cash Out and
Mhm.
all those dudes,
Yeah.
I love it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm the type of artist. I don't stick to one type of music. I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? If I like those type of things, if it's making me snap on them, I'm gonna snap on them. So, and I really was kind of trying to show love to Michigan because I fuck with them tough. I love their music, all of it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could do a show out there.
Yeah, we got to work on that. Yeah, we got to work on that. You know what I mean?
I love Detroit, Michigan music, man. Like, I don't really fuck with like the Big Sean type of music, but I like that hood music, and they talk about the same shit that we talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. I had told my guys down there, you know what I mean, in Michigan, that when I went to Little Rock, and I was like, damn, you know, Little Rock
do the same shit.
Yeah, I think I was like a block away from where they filmed Banging in Little Rock at, and I was like looking at cats, and I'm like, you know, hey, I need to watch. They got a little movement around here.
I mean, Michigan fucking with us back. They fucking with us back. It's an artist in Little Rock. It's my relative, How D Black Do That. Shout out to How D Black Do That. He got a project with Peasy. He got a project with Peasy. It's called Cut the Cap. So, you know, seeing Peasy step out and do a project with an artist from Little Rock, they on the same type of shit. You know, we all fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Bro. I remember my first time meeting Peasy. He was down here on the run. You know what I'm saying? I was working at Finish Line, and he came in. My homie brought him in. I guess they had a show down here. So I'm like, Peasy, nigga, I fuck with all your shit. He had the Mud Music track, the Mud Music album out. So I'm like, let me get a picture. I'm at work. He like, bro, I can't get no pictures. I'm on the road.
I think so. Yeah. I remember when he was on the road.
Yeah, but we fuck with him tough, man. And then I made that. That's why I made that record Toxic. You know what I'm saying? To kind of knock on the door, like, hey, y'all come fuck with us.
Just get a little hint like, hey, we can do this. And you know what? When I moved here from Michigan, that was one of my main goals, was to make a connection. In 2015, I wanted to do an album with like Michigan producers and Arkansas artists, or vice versa.
It's a lot of artists down here in that bag. Y'all just don't know. It's a lot of artists down here in that Michigan bag, in that
I heard a couple of cats, and I was like, that's Michigan right there.
Yeah, it's a lot. They fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? It's just dope music.
Yeah, that's what's up. You know what I mean? And I know, I think Bankroll Freddie had a son with Iceware. So you know what I mean? They've been connected.
Yeah, we pretty much do the same shit, man. I'll be paying attention. We pretty much do the same shit, bro.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy because I can tell you stories too. You know what I mean? When I got here, it was like I see cats. It's like a couple of cats I know that will say what she'll say, "What up, Saginaw?" I'll be like, "What up, Detroit?" And it's like a pipeline. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know people from Saginaw here, or Flint, or somebody that came up and like that. What? And our grandmamas or great grandmamas, you know what I'm saying? It's like a trail sometimes. I
mean, free Rio, but Rio's dad is from Arkansas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's where he get the shit talking from his dad. He's from Arkansas. Real.
It's a real connection though. Yeah. Oh yeah. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a real connection. Like I know how it started like in that GM era, especially. You know what I mean? When them GM plants open and people were transporting from south to the up Midwest.
You know I mean? That makes sense.
Yeah, because you know that's when my parents came from, like Bama. One was from Alabama, one from Arkansas. They went to Saginaw because there was better jobs.
Yeah, okay, that's what's up.
So I was like 2 years old when I left Arkansas, something like that.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, man. You know, we got love for Michigan, man. It's like they do the same shit we do. I like the fact that they can take those rugged, raw tempos and put classical type of sounds behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like player shit, because that's the type of shit I'm on. I'm an original street player for real. So, you know, I got turned up records, but my vibe is kind of laid back, smooth, so you can listen to what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that.
That's what's up. And I know Helluva, producer named Helluva, is one of them guys from Detroit that's really crafted that sound, especially.
Yeah, exactly. Helluva. He's one of the first ones that I've heard. Yeah, Helluva put in a lot of work early too.
Yeah.
Like the No Deal on Chill. I
Mm-hmm.
love that album. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of them. You
Yeah, a
know,
couple of them.
I've been bumping them for a while. I've been real supportive of it because I don't. If I like it, I'm gonna fuck with it. I don't care where it come from. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying? It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
I
they
don't
got
let
they. It seemed like they started getting their notice back. I think when it was bubbling underground. We of course being in Michigan, you knew, but it kind of bubbled when T Grizzly got out with that first day out.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And it just kept going. You know what I mean? Babyface and Payroll and Vizo,
See,
and then it was
that's what I'm trying to get us artists on, man. All them dudes, they break bread together. They help each other. They pop out to each other's videos. I'm pretty sure they ain't charging each other. Most of them ain't because they helping each other.
yeah.
So that's the flag I'm flying. You know what I'm saying? I could easily throw my weight around, flex on people because I've done this, done that, but that's not that's none of who I am. That ain't not me at all. You know, I'm trying
Yeah.
to spread the wealth and try to bring these artists together for the simple fact that I feel like some of them might listen to me because they know I've been doing it for a little while. So
Yeah, that's what's up too. I know next week we got French Dial on there, and I think I seen her first on your page when you promoted her. I think you posted
I
about
do
her.
a show. I had a show called the Pound Town Show. You know, I had been seeing her on Instagram and I just basically just working on her music and you know the fact that she was from Little Rock, you know she was working. I just anytime I see somebody from close to where I'm from and I see them doing something, I might like the picture or might say keep going. Might not even know you, but she
Exactly.
hit back like appreciate that. I'm trying to do this rap shit, this that and the other. I'm like you know I got a show coming up. You're more than welcome to come perform. She came through, rocked it. And, you know it was a success. It was
Yeah,
good. It was
that's
dope.
what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time because the hip hop based on that, man. Can't nobody out there say I did it by myself or nothing like that. We need fans. We need artists. You know, artists have to
Let
communicate.
me
We
be
need
the
this, that.
first to say, let me be the first to say I love all my fans. Please, I
Mm.
need more fans. Y'all are so precious to me. I love all every
No
last
doubt.
one. I love even if you a hater, you spoke my name on my music. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that's real talk.
Man, look, I'm one of them. I love my fans. I ain't gonna shy away from them. If they hit me up, I'm gonna say what you know. How sometimes you like try to reach out to people just to see if they respond. I'm responding. What's up? You all right? You
Yeah.
good? Need some juice? Yo, for
Yeah.
real.
That's
Some
100.
of them be weird though. I ain't gonna lie. Some of them be on some weird shit, man.
Yeah, you gotta
You know,
watch
so you gotta
it.
be careful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you always got to be careful though. Well, some people you don't know what they thinking in a way, but
man.
in the most part, you want to feel like everybody is right, but some people do have something
Some people
something
do.
else
Yeah,
going on in there.
ulterior motive. Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
don't know what they be having going. I ain't none of that dumb shit.
yeah, no doubt. Hey, we got people done watched done checked in and checked out, man. We appreciate y'all. Anybody that watched, we got 6 thumbs up, hearts, and a sad face. I don't know. I think that was when we talked about prison at the time. They put a sad face up there. But hey, man,
That's
we appreciate any of it. You know what I mean? You rocking with Suavio the Don Thawed magazine, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, man, and showing some support. Like I say, leave comments or questions if you want to, or check us out. You know what I mean? However you listening right now, appreciate it.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sis, you got something?
Yeah, so tell us how you came up with that name.
Suavio the Don. Okay, so growing up, I mean, they call me a little suave. I guess it's just because of how I carry myself, you know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
uh, one of the guys from my neighborhood, we had a group back then when I was growing up from my neighborhood called Major League. And one of the guys that's in the group, once he heard that I was rapping and heard me rap, he kind of took me under his wing and tried to and showed me the ropes of being
Mm-hmm.
like a nationwide artist. Because at this time they was nationwide. They were selling 100,000 out the trunk, like moving state to state, going to Houston, going to Dallas, going to everywhere, just moving their music independently as a group. So
Mm.
they took me with him. You know what I'm saying? He just took a liking to me. He used to come to my mom's house, knock on the door. Hey, can Swab come with me? Make sure he's straight. He better be. You know, he was one of those kind of homies in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
And he just gave me that name, man. He just started calling me Suavio the Don. You know, like you Suavio the Don, and he'll just get on his own records and say it anyway. You know, so it
Yeah,
just grew on me, I guess.
yeah.
That's what's
That's what's
up.
up. Yeah, that's what's up. You got another one,
Shout out
sir?
to Boogie Shoes. Shout out to my relative Boogie Shoes, man. He around here somewhere acting a damn fool.
That's what's up.
Yeah. We got
So, in writing your music, how do you choose your target audience, or do you feel like your music can be felt and heard from everybody, from all walks
I,
of life, shall I
man, I used to think about that every time I rap. Every time I even thought about making music, I used to try to, which type of crowd I want to target. But that got frustrating for me because people change so much. So I just said, I'm gonna just speak what's on my mind and speak my thoughts, be myself in my music, and my fans are gonna be attracted to me. So
say?
most of my fans, they just come from my music. Have 65% of them is women, and the rest is men. I guess it's because I'm a fun rapper. I rap about fun things, and I kind of most of my music kind of caters towards partying and enjoying yourself, and just try to uplift people. So most dudes, they don't want to too much hear that all the time. They want to hear about some drilling or some killing or some, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, that's
I
one
throw
thing.
sex in there. I throw sex in there all the time. That's just my
Mhm.
Yeah.
life. It's who I am.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Well, that's good.
and
You don't keep yourself in the box.
I'm kind of funny with some of my music. Like people will laugh at certain bars that I spit. It's kind of funny, but that's just who I am. I laugh, I joke,
Mhm.
I get serious with you. I can be an asshole. I can,
Right.
I can make you. It's just who I am.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
As long as you're not in the box.
I can't be. I mean, my mind it just goes places. I have a big imagination. I can vision. One thing I've learned noticing, like just critiquing myself, I can easily vision things and make it come to pass, man. Like
Yeah.
most of the accolades that I've achieved, I visioned it first. I saw myself actually winning, and I'd be damned if it didn't happen, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. And I done seen you you had an interview. You had quite a few interviews too.
Yeah,
I
they've
forgot
been
the
rocking
last
with
one.
me up.
Yeah, Ice
A lot
Blocks, I
of
think
them.
it was. Yeah, you've been, and I see as
Yeah,
far as shows.
Icebox TV interviewed me.
Yeah, yeah,
Big Chap TV, Ground Zero, uh, the Hood Cast. We did this similar interview. They on Twitter, the Hood Cast.
yeah.
They
I
out
seen
in New
that.
York. They out in
Oh,
New York.
okay. New York.
Yeah,
Okay, I seen like they said what episode 269. I think it was.
yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a dope
they
interview
got
too.
probably. Yeah, yeah. That's
The
dope.
real underground. Shout out to the real underground, man.
Real Underground. I see them a lot too. Yeah, shout out to them.
They doing big things over there. I'm number one on the hip hop list. I'm number one on that list, and I'm number
Mhm.
three is on the top 40 over there. But they interviewed me. We got a lot of views from their interviews. Like
Yeah,
on my YouTube channel, the real underground is like 7,000 views right now. So
yeah.
yeah, I've been
So
getting a lot of interviews. People want to talk to me.
yeah, that's what's up. So
That's what's
what you
up.
think? What you think about the media as far as music in general, like the presence of the media? How much do you think that helps the game and helps artists?
A lot because people on their phone 24/7 looking at media. You know,
Hmm.
that's what people do. They wake up, they do what they need to do as far as family, as far as health and everything, and it's all media. So
Hmm.
24/7 somebody's watching some type of media. So that's what the game is built on. Now seeing it, I remember when you hand them the CD, they put it in, and they vision you. Now you can see you know what I'm saying? Like,
They see you. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah.
you know what?
Seeing it too.
It's crazy because I said that told somebody that almost everybody in the world right now works for media.
Yep.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram is the biggest media in the building right now. I don't care if CNN is using their app, they using it. It's they the media. Like anytime a person shares somebody or they talk about this or that, they really basically are doing media work in a way.
Yeah, pictures, words,
Mm-hmm.
and symbols, they are very powerful.
Oh yeah,
People tend
yeah.
to overlook it because it's small, but they are very powerful.
Oh yeah,
What you
yeah.
see what you see is very powerful. It's
Yeah,
very
what you
what you don't see is very powerful.
Yep, consuming a lot. You know what I mean? If you're on
Yeah,
Facebook or
yeah.
Instagram, you consuming a lot. You scrolling and scrolling. The people are posting about their area or this and that and that. You might see CNN.
You're not really even just using your brain as much as you used to because they got the answer right there. I
Yep.
I could tell my little girl, hey, what's this? I guarantee you she gonna check her phone and try to, because it ain't like she trying to cheat. It's just common sense. Well, I
It's
can get the
common
answer.
sense. Yep. Yep. And
Don't
I
really
remember.
just use a brain to try to analyze shit no more.
No, yeah, 'cause I remember we had to get an encyclopedia, or you had to turn the TV on if you wanted to watch the news. You going outside most of the time, and you
Yeah.
ain't seeing much out there except your own
You're
news.
gonna have to apply yourself to find out this info. Now it's just, and then it could be fake, and you still don't believe it because
So city.
yeah.
Exactly. Yep. That's 100. Sis, what you got over there?
Yeah, so I know earlier you talked a little bit about branding. So how important is it for you to kind of brand yourself and get it out to the world? And
uh, I try to just me leaving. I try to leave an impression on anybody everywhere I go. That's like it might not be a stamp in their pocket, but it's a stamp in their heart. And the smallest thing can gain you a fan. You might not even pay attention to it, but they pay attention to it because you never know what type of walk of life this person is coming from. Just a thank you or appreciate that or just a share of their business that could last for a lifetime. So me being a brand means every time my name comes up, is people are proud that they know. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even got to be music. It could be my presentation, how I treat them when I saw them, the fact that they didn't have, but they was like $4 or $5 short on buying some merch, and I still gave it to them. Like stuff like that. That's what I
right,
think. Branding myself. It don't have to be my music. It's just me. Period. You know, me
right.
anywhere I go, I'm a product anywhere I go. Like my name, my production is called Suavio the Don Productions. I didn't want to start a record label. I just wanted
Mhm.
to make me a business. Like I'm a business.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
that's the approach I went with. And being that everywhere I go, I'm trying to be positive. It's certain people that you got to check, but sometimes it ain't worth it. And stepping back will boost your status more than stepping in.
Hmm.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you gotta know what to deal with.
Yeah. No doubt.
Exactly.
No
Gotta be
doubt.
that walking billboard for real.
Yep.
Hmm.
Whether they like it or not, you know what I'm saying? Long as they see it, they gonna know it. You
Yeah.
know,
Right.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. That's dope. Now tell us a little bit about the original players, street players.
Really street player, yeah.
The original street players is your album, right?
Yep.
Now what?
15 songs, man.
So describe to the listeners and fans and people that's gonna listen later. Describe to them what they're gonna get out of that album.
Man, they gonna feel the move for that album is about time, man. Finally, you know, about time. I'm so sick of about, you know what I'm saying? It's just it's laid. It has its ups and downs. It's a classical piece of work. It feels good. All the records are fun. Some of the records are deep because I'm speaking on certain subjects that really was dear to my heart. But for the most
Mhm.
part, original street player, it's on some player shit. Every time you push play, you're gonna want to put your pinky out. You're gonna you gonna feel rich. You're gonna feel like it's just like a members only. You're gonna feel so happy that you was able to grab this project
Yeah.
because I'm talking about from the time it comes on, like from the intro all the way to the last record. It's dope, man. It's dope. You're gonna have highlights in there where you kicking it, where you just chilling, where you thinking, where you just feel like a boss. Soon as it come on, you feel like a boss.
Yeah.
You feel like dropping the top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just like, oh shit. Okay, what's this? Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get myself together real quick. Let me roll up. Yeah,
No
man. But
doubt.
I'm
No
proud
doubt.
of that. I got a lot of dope features on there too. I got Slum Prince on there. I got Bone. I don't know if you know Bone. He got the song Homegirl. Big Boog that did a remix to it.
Yeah,
She told her homegirl.
I probably done heard it and just read that
Well,
record.
Boogie got a remix to it. You probably heard
really?
it. I know you've heard it, but he's on there.
Boogie with CMG?
Yeah, he did a remix to this guy's song that's on the record with me. His name is Bone. He got a song called Homegirl. It went viral and shit. But
yeah.
Kamara Mo, she's a dope R&B artist. She's on there. Slum Prince, Slick Country, that's my brother. Lofo ENT produced it. Hell of a producer. He's made hits after hits after hits, especially in Arkansas. It's well put together. I know y'all recognize that cover. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why.
That's the epitome of. That's where I come from. Like in my hood, we got a guy named Kane. You know what I'm saying? He had a and he had a 5.0 Stang on triple gold thing. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like a flashback, man. I'm so happy had the opportunity to bring that essence back of my hood, what we represent. Those flags, like that cover alone, it says it all for my hood. You know, who was on that? You know what I'm saying? They drove 5.0s and they lived that type of life. You know, so for me to bring that back, I'm just glad I'm alive to do that.
No doubt. Yeah. Since grab one more, I gotta check this profile to make sure they ain't put it on private because I changed it to public. Let me make sure they ain't put it on private. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. I'll be right back.
Okay. So where do you see yourself going with your artistry? Or how far you want to go with it, shall I say?
Man, as far as my body and my voice, my talent takes me. For the most part, I want to be healthy enough to keep doing this. So you know, when you get up in age, you got to kind of take care of other things as far as your body, your health, how you eat, your mental state. The mental state is most important to me because mentally you have to be strong in this industry now because there's so many fakes and snakes. But as far as where do I think it's gonna take me, the sky ain't even the limit. Because it's like I come up with new ideas every day. So if I get around people that steady trying to push the envelope, steady trying to make history, trying to, you know what I'm saying, better the code, I'm a forever evolve. So I'm just riding around like everybody else, excited about it.
For real, most definitely, you gotta be. And keep. What keeps you motivated to keep driving to do so?
My kids keep me motivated because I want so much for them. That's like my motivation to go hard and critique everything and make sure everything's on point. Because I'm thinking about them. Like I'm thinking, if I drop the ball anywhere, I drop the ball as far as getting them where I'm trying to get them.
Exactly.
My friends inspired me to keep going. I only got like really just one close friend, and anytime I'm feeling down and trying to just like about to give up, he always say, "Man, hell nah, boy, you know what I'm saying?" He keep me motivated. My fans, they just don't know. Some nights I be just going through it, and one of my fans will be like, "Bro, that's so hard. This motherfucker, man, that shit hard. I'm bumping it right." You know, they don't even know what I'm going through, but they keep me motivated a lot. Yeah.
Right.
And,
that'll do it.
Yeah.
And winning coming out on top. The fact that I've came out on top so many times, you know, because you know it's like, man, I've done all this and I'm still in this position. But I look at it like, shit, for the position that you're in, look at what you've done.
Right. Yeah.
So don't give up. You know, that keeps me motivated too.
Yeah. A lot of times in this world, you gotta find motivation.
You better find it somewhere. You better find it somewhere.
Hey,
man,
I ain't gonna lie. You go to the grocery store, the gas station. I don't think it's too much motivation right now in them areas.
Shit, I don't know. I mean, when I go in the grocery store, I'm motivated like a but I'm going to the ring now.
Yeah, I know. When to get some groceries, I usually be motivated. But when I usually can get 2 buggies. I was like, man, I only
Right.
got 1 right now.
You getting buggy? Our grocery store, they probably got 3 baskets, boy. Yeah, look, they taking the baskets. You hear me? They going down the street with the baskets.
No, too
It's all
funny.
good.
Man. Man,
It's
Little
all
Rock
good.
is a big old place, man. We like going down there. We usually hit it up every now and then, man. But just going like we were saying to motivate, man. The prices on everything is just shooting up so much. You know what I mean? Gas, food. You know, it's like
Everything.
everything. So
Everything shooting
you
up.
gotta keep your mind right.
Yeah, you
Yep,
gotta
gotta
stay
stay
on point,
focused.
man. And you know, it's more. So many people these days they gravitate more on seeing failure. You know what I'm saying? Than seeing success. You know,
Man,
the odds is against you. You know,
bro,
you're
you
not
go
gonna too
viral
much run
quick.
around
You go viral quick if you
on some
slap
negative
yourself in the
shit.
head.
Right.
Yeah, on some.
Yep, on some foolishness.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, it's sad. It's sad, but you know, somebody got to stand on their 10 and say, "Nah, I'm not doing it,"
yeah,
because
Right.
everybody ain't on it. Everybody
yeah.
ain't
So
on it.
everybody ain't on that. They want to see people licking
No,
toilets
they're not.
and you know what I mean? That stuff go viral like boom, like what the hell?
Right, like the
And then
crate challenge.
it's gone, and then it's gone in a minute. And then it's gone. You forget about it.
Yep.
Right, it's
Nah,
away. Mhm.
we
Yep.
want to
So
make shit that you're gonna go back on years from now. You'll still go back on it. You know,
yeah.
that's what the
So
type of shit I'm on.
is that one of your focuses when you do music is like a Jay-Z, Nas, it's in that longevity where people 20 years can still talk about you and your music without, talking about you just to laugh or something, but just knowing your music is timeless. It can last for long. Is that something that motivates you as far as when you write?
Yep, because I know times change. I know waves change,
Mm-hmm.
but dope music stays the same. You
Yeah.
know, no matter what time, what place you are in life, dope music stays the same. Because, I mean, I hang around people. Some people bump this type of music. Then you got others that say, "Well, I only bump '90s music." It's because at that point in time, this is what they was in love with it at this
Relate
time.
to, yeah.
You know, they could relate to it
Mhm.
then. Whatever time it was, whether it was when you was rocking bell bottles or you was rocking
Mm-hmm.
Daisy Dukes,
Mm-hmm.
that's where you went with it. So, and then it could be like 2022. Right now, they still have old records that people still love to this day.
Yeah.
Those are
And
the
you
type
see a
of
lot of it come back in
records.
the remixes and
Yeah, they'll
you look at the
remix it.
samples.
Yeah, they'll remix it, or they'll change the beat a little bit and say the hook
Mm-hmm.
the same. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
can't do
I know
it.
you can
Right.
listen to a
But
lot of
then they'll
music.
turn around. But then they'll turn around and call those same people who they remix records. Oh, washed up. Oh, they all washed up. But you just remixed my.
Right.
You just went and remade the whole thing, and then it wasn't better either. I
Okay.
hate to say
I'm sick of people shit.
it.
For real.
Hey, that is so true. Like you say, man, and is when you listen to so much music. Like even with a magazine, we had to listen to music and we had to listen hard and know if it's they. I hate to post something and then it's like, oh shoot, that he just I done posted it like it was original.
Yep.
Right.
That's what I don't want. That's what I don't. All my music is original. All
Yeah.
now, don't get me wrong. Me and my partner D Dirt, we had did a record. We had did a tape called '80s Babies, where we went back and grabbed those old school records and we remixed them. But that was purposely for that album.
Yeah, it's
All
purpose. Sometimes it's purpose.
all my records are original. I sat down, I wrote them. All of them are original.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
for
I mean, that's
real.
better than, I heard a song, it was so cold. I said, damn. Then I heard K Dot. Oh, wait a minute, bro.
Yeah, that's the easy. I call that like the easy way out. You know,
Yeah.
I blame Ja Rule and them for that.
Why you
Daddy,
blame Ja?
him and Puff, shit, they made all the money off of it, especially Puff.
Yeah.
Man, listen. But long as it's dope, hey, I'm all for it. Long as it's
Yeah.
dope, you know.
I mean,
I just
you gotta
say what?
So you gotta do what you gotta do. But I like in magazines and stuff like that. When we listen, we don't want to. I mean, I don't want to put out and be like, man, he just this that, and it's a major artist that done did it a year before him, and like, wait a minute, every word is almost the same too. You know, that kind of threw me off one time. I was gonna write about a cat that had a song like that. Now it just so happened a couple days later I saw the original song, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shoot, which
I
ain't
don't, I don't want that. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it like that. Like
yeah.
I want to earn my shit play by play. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It
Because
ain't
what I'm
really that much.
doing.
It ain't that much of a problem if you put that. Or you know what I'm saying? Cause we remixed songs back in the 90s. It was called that was the mixtape era. You know
Ain't
what I
nothing
mean?
wrong with remixing songs. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I'm just
But it should be a
saying
disclaimer or
don't do
something.
so much of it.
Too
Don't do
Mhm.
much
so
of it.
much of it. You know,
Too
don't
much of
don't
it.
try to remix every damn song. Like, you know, some songs need to be left the fuck alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I remade the Jay-Z song, but everybody knew that song. You know,
Yeah.
everybody that Jigga what? Jigga who? That was mainstream. When I did it, it's kind of if you do it, it's because you want people to see that you can rock on the same type of song that a major artist did. You know what I
Like
mean?
like when Big did Juicy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on, man. He said he fit the song, even
Yeah.
though
Right.
that beat was from an old ass song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The fact that
Yeah.
he brought that back like that, and he was talking about what he went through and
Oh yeah.
Juicy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That was a
Yeah.
vibe right there in that studio.
Oh yeah.
You can't be you can only do that just had to be for the moment. That was for the moment. He never went in the studio and said, "Man, I'm gonna go get some old school." Puff just brought the record in, like just listen to it.
Yeah. He didn't even like it at first. It wasn't. He didn't feel like it was it.
Everybody else in the studio, like, ain't no words to it, but this shit kind of jamming.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can't deny it. There ain't even really no words in it, but we know the song. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Shit,
So
my
do you
mama used to listen to that song all the time.
when you
Skate
record? Do
to
you
it, skate to it, and everything.
when you record? Do you kind of do that? You listen to the beat first, or how you know what I'm saying? Do you kind of get that feel and then start writing?
Okay, so when I record, uh, it's just kind of crazy because I write a lot. So I write so much to where I pretty much be in my bag so much where I already know what I'm gonna do for this next project, what I want to talk about. My biggest concern be the beats. You know,
Yeah.
if I could get the right beats, certain beats just bring out different feelings for me,
Okay.
and it just come out the air for me, man. I swear, it just come out the air for me. Like I just made a record called Too Cold.
Mm-hmm.
I just walked in the studio. I heard the beat. He dropped the beat. I had a cup of ice in my hand. I was sipping in the studio, and I was just rap. I rapped the verse on the beat, and
Mm-hmm.
when I went back in the ad libs, I just started out of nowhere. I just started saying ice, ice, and I started shaking my cup. And then when I did the hook, everything just
Turn
you know,
together.
Came together.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
actually in there shaking my cup, just saying ice, ice, too cold, too cold, because it was too cold for me. It was too much ice in there. It was too. Every time I hit, like, oh, see, you
Yeah.
feel me? That's how
Yeah.
I came out
Right.
Yeah.
for
It
real.
just it sparked the brain. You
But
know what
I
I'm
had
saying? It
already,
sparked something.
wrote some rhymes.
Yeah.
The rhymes just fit the beat. Now the hook came about just me being myself in the studio, shaking my cup, looking around. It just felt it went right with it.
Okay.
So
No
if you
Right.
doubt.
listen
No
to the
doubt.
record, that's me in the background. If you listen to that record, that's me, and then that's my cup. That's my actual cup. For
Shake
real.
it.
No lie,
Yeah.
no.
The cup effect.
Yep,
Yeah.
for real.
That's dope. That's dope. Since
And
you
it
got
was all
something on there.
organic. It was all organic.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's always good.
Mhm.
Since you got something on there before we get off, I think we at the 54-minute mark.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got one more for you.
all right.
So like, okay, well, so we can go on the serious note. So like, what's your outlet? We all know everybody is human. You making music, you cutting hair. So what's your outlet? Like Charlemagne, Chopper, everybody talk about health, mental health, all that good stuff. So where do you find your peace?
Man, I find my peace. Uh, it just be different moments. Most of the time, I find my peace when I first wake up in the morning. I don't know. It's like I wake up in the morning and I be mind you, you talking to a person that's came from prison, federal prison, to where I used to dream about me being back with my kids and my family, what I'm gonna do, and I'm finally doing it. So my peace comes from waking up in the morning and seeing my family with me, and it also comes from me reading the Bible. And sometimes I find peace within writing my music because when I'm writing my music, it's like nothing else matters. Nothing else. I don't feel stressed out. I don't feel sick. I don't feel disappointed. I just feel like this is my safety zone writing my music because I can honestly express myself without nobody trying to judge me.
Right.
And sometimes you gotta get to yourself to actually get there. You know, people you be like, man, people will say they don't judge you, but when you get to yourself, you know for a fact.
Yeah,
That comes from
Yeah,
me
most
right.
definitely.
yeah. That's 100. That's real. That's 100. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I love the mornings too. I love the mornings. A lot of times,
Yep.
Steve, everybody still sleep too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody
A
still
little
sleep. You can go
meditation.
and do this, do that. Then
I ain't want to
everybody
say
get up.
that part, but yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ass ain't
Hey.
up there when I get my nah. Nah, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna touch on after that the shows a little bit more. You know what I mean? As far as the shows, um, you done did. I know the Summer Jam, Arkansas Summer Jam.
Yeah.
Um, how you feel when you do the shows? I know you. I done seen some where you had major crowds out there. Um, man, what that feeling is, and what was that feeling from the first time you did it to now? Do it get old or do it get better? You know what I mean? What that feeling?
Man, when I'm on stage, it, it's I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable. It's like I'm on the top of the. I feel like I'm on top of the world. I feel like it could be like three people in the crowd. I feel like the world is watching me. I just feel like that every time I get on stage. It's like it's just I feel like I'm at home. I can tell from like the crowd, people's feedback, people be really into it. Uh, your worst enemy will stand in front of the stage and support you if you don't. He'll forget that we enemies. I've seen
Mm-hmm.
Right.
that. I've actually seen that happen. They came and turned up in front of the stage and had to catch themselves so the homies wouldn't see them turn
Yeah.
with me. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm on that stage, I just feel like I'm on top of the world for
Yeah.
real.
That's dope. Yeah. That's dope. You know what I mean? And you got any shows coming up that you got listed that you want to tell them about, or you saying working on
Uh,
it? 'Cause I know we just getting back outside.
June 11th, I'm at Club 428 Little Rock, Arkansas. It's called the Hood Idol Tour. It's $1,000 company. First place gets $1,000. I won this competition last year, so I'm coming back to win my second one.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. That's
All in
dope.
all, I got 6 trophies in all. I'm trying to go for number 7. I'm trying to beat Mike.
That's what's up.
Yeah. I see you had
Feeling
just
like
won.
Mike, man.
You had just won one. I forgot who the was it a magazine? I forgot.
Hood Idol.
Hood Idol. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
These are the people that's coming back this Saturday for the
Okay.
second time.
Okay, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, keep doing your
Yeah.
thing, man. Keep doing your thing. Like I say, keep pushing. Uh, anybody listening, anybody paying attention to what he's saying. You know what I mean? You done got it from the deep side. You done heard everything. You done heard about the life. You know what I mean? You done heard where he came from. You done heard the music, the inspiration for the music. Just about heard everything. I think we done touched on a lot of topics, a lot of subjects, man. We done gave a lot. So you got a whole picture of Suavio as a magazine. That's what we want to do. So hopefully y'all can learn about Suavio before y'all even listen to the music. You know what I mean? And when you listen to the music, you can see Suavio the dying in your head and be like, man, I know about him. So hopefully y'all picked up and learn and support and show some
For
support.
sure, for sure, for
Right.
sure.
Yeah, man. Uh, sis, you got anything before we gonna get on out?
No, I enjoyed the interview. I'll keep following you and listening to you and get some
I
feedback
appreciate
every
that.
day.
I appreciate that. Go
Yeah,
download it. Download it. Please go enjoy it. It's dope. You're gonna love it.
yeah.
Don't laugh at
Already.
me.
I promise I won't.
Hit him up in the inbox. Tell him. You know what I mean? Tell him if you don't like it,
Okay.
he want to hear it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm
Right.
sure, I'm sure Suavio, like I say, like you say, he done told you how many things he do in his creative mode that he ain't locked into one box. So, everything music is so subjective. You know what I mean? Let him know maybe, hey, can I hear more of this? Or hit him up and let him know. You know what I mean? I'm sure he want to hear from his fans. Period. So, or just supporters. You know what I mean? Just hit
Yeah,
him up
my
and say,
fans
hey
mean
man, can
the
you do
world
this?
to me, man. My fans mean the world to me, man. They mean the world to me. If it wasn't for
Yeah.
my the fans of my music, I wouldn't be nothing as far as this music, man. So shout out to all my fans. I love y'all so much. Tap in with me, hit me up. It's all good, baby. We're going to the top. I'm telling you.
No
Are you
doubt,
on
no doubt.
TikTok?
Yep, I'm everywhere. TikTok, what is it? Triller. I'm on all the sites. Snapchat, Instagram. My Instagram Suavio the Don BDG. That's one word. Snapchat is Little Rock Don.
Did he freeze?
Yeah, he did. I had to move my chair. I thought we all was
Yeah, I
stuck
thought
for a
did
minute.
too. I had to look
I was
like, yeah.
like,
You still there,
okay.
Suave? Suavio, you still there? You had froze up.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
you
like
had
I said,
froze up.
man, Suavio the Don, man. That's my address on Instagram. Suavio the Don BDG. Y'all go follow me. Go show me some love.
No doubt, no doubt.
Go check out my video Toxic too. It's on YouTube right now. Going stupid.
Yeah, go check out Toxic. You know what I mean? I think it's almost at 10,000 views right now in the
Yep.
first month or
933.
so. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Trying to
I
hit
see.
that.
Yeah, that's what's up. And check him out on Instagram. Like he said, go check him out. TikTok, any social media. Check him out on thawedmagazine.com. After we're done, you can go on there and probably find everything you need to know or on there or watch the video. You know what I mean? Again. Uh, and we appreciate anybody that's rocking with us. Like I said, we got at least 7 thumbs up, hearts, and a sad face too. That's the first time I seen that one. Maybe like I
They
say, they relate
toxic.
to. Hey, they relate to your story. Maybe
Already.
somebody related. Like a lot of people need that pick them up. They might got out of prison. And they feel like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. You know what I mean? Or just hard times or anything. Like everybody, and I put this on my Good Morning post a lot of times because right now everybody trying to paint rosy pictures and they got this and they got that. And when they
Yeah.
get offline, they go back to the hardship. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Right.
Everybody saying they 100, but everybody ain't keeping it 100 when they get on social media.
Nah. Nah. It's got to be in you.
Yeah, yeah,
Already.
yeah. I know I am, but I ain't gonna play it. We just struggle city. we
Yeah.
we trying to make it though.
Okay. Okay.
Struggle city. I ain't gonna front. I ain't got no tax money to throw up, and I ain't finna throw none up if I do get it when I get
Period.
it. So no problem with anybody that's doing that. It's just like we just saying, hey, a lot of people ain't all rosy right now. It's a lot of struggling going on. So with our people that's struggling, man, we with y'all. So we right there with y'all.
Already. Salute.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So we're gonna get ready to get on up over here, man. You got anything you might, what I'm saying? We touched on everything. You just shout out to the fans. You got anything else you want to leave them with? Like what I'm saying? Just how to find you. Check him out on Apple. I know that because I just went on there. But anything you want to tell them before we get off?
Yeah. Follow me on Instagram, Suavio the Don BDG. Go get my album, Original Street Player. It's out right now on all platforms. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel at Suavio the Don. Just tap in, man. You're gonna enjoy it. Just tap in. A lot of big stuff on the way.
No doubt, no doubt. Since you straight, we good.
We good.
All right. We want to appreciate anybody that's rocking with us. And like I say, check it out. Check out Thawed Magazine. The check out artists all over. From Michigan, Arkansas, South Carolina, Texas, Florida. Artists from all over. Go to Thawed Magazine on any of your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio Podcasts, Spotify, any podcast, just type in Thawed Magazine. You can catch up with any artist, and you can definitely go and catch up with Suavio the Don on there. So make sure and support and show love, man. Shout out to Little Rock, Arkansas's own Suavio the Dime, man. Salute to you, my brother. Keep doing
For
what you're
sure.
doing.
Before I go, man, I want to say shout out to Slick Country, Loco, Big Weeds, you know what I'm saying, G5 Promotions, Candy, all my supporters, man. Y'all know what time it is. We're going up.
No doubt, no
All
doubt.
right.
We're gonna get on up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all. Salute.
Trap!
Love.
All right. See.